So we'll just see how to design a course selling application. Okay. So the course selling application, right? First, you should have two kind of users, right? One is admin, and second is the users, right? Who can take the course. So this admin should be able to create a course, should be able to view all courses, should be able to update a course. Okay. So these are the activities needed for an admin. Should be able to update the course, okay, and should be able to delete a course. So admin only can do that, right? So this is how admin creates a course. And users, right? They should be able to view all the courses, okay, and they should be able to purchase a course, okay. They should be able to view a list of purchased course. So normal course selling application, right? You go to udemy.com, right? Like udemy.com, right? If you log in, you'll be able to see all the courses, and you will also be able to see your purchased course, right? So this is the kind of an application, a Udemy kind of application is what we are trying to build here. Okay, so if you see this Udemy application, right, here I am able to see a lot of courses, right? I just went to a particular course, so I can my learnings, right? So this is the course I purchased. It will show me the list of courses I purchased. I have purchased a lot of courses here. Okay, so this is a kind of application, right? So somebody needs to add a course, right? Somebody, the Udemy administrator, right? You should be able to create a course. Or now in Udemy, right? You yourself can create a course also. The user can create a course, right, and publish it also. So that kind of permission you need to give for admin and users. So for our application, we will just allow admin to create a course, okay, view and update a course. Users can view all the courses, and they should be able to purchase a course, right? Any course they want to search, right? And they should be able to search data searches, and it'll you should be able to get the list of courses, and you can go and purchase the course, right? You can go and purchase, pay the money and purchase it. Okay, so this is what you are going to build. For that, the first thing you have to do is, what are the different routes you need to have? This is what is the first design you need to think. Okay, so for admin, right, the admin should be able to sign up to create a new admin account. Okay, for that you need a username and password. Okay, and what we are going to do is that in the back end we are going to create a token. We'll know more about the token later point. So for now, just think that for to create an admin, input is the admin username and password, and the output is a token. And you should be, once you create an account, then you should be able to log in, right? So these are all post routes. um, and then so here first you need to authenticate whether the admin is available or not. Okay, you need to send a username passwords in the header. The input is username and password, and the output is logged in successfully, and another token is generated. Okay, and then you should be able to add a course, right? Create a new course there, right? So the advantage of token, right? The token identifies the user, right? Everybody should not be able to add a course, right? So whenever you create an account, a token is generated, and you have to send a token to create a course, so that you are authorized, so that the backend knows that you have the authorization to create a course. So this is for authentication, right? You cannot allow anybody to create a course. So that is the main purpose of token. And while creating a course, in the header you are sending the token, right? This token is generated from the backend when you create an admin. So, and while creating a course, you need to give the information about the course, right? That is there in the body, right? The title of the course, the description of the course, what is the price of the course, and there is some image, right? You see some image in Udemy, right? You see these kind of images, right? So some image about the course, okay, and output is course created successfully, okay, and there should be a put command to edit the course. These are all HTTP commands. To edit a course, you need to give a course ID that will give in the URL itself, right? In this route URL itself, you'll get this course ID, and then while editing a course also, you need to authorize yourself. So you need a token again, right? You need to give the token, and then you give the body, right? What is the new value of basically you are changing the some contents in the course. You can probably change the description, title, or price, anything you can change, right? So the contents will be there in the body, okay, and you should be able to get all the courses. That this is kind of to get all the courses also you need to authorize yourself. So you need a token for that. That's the input, and output will be the all the course information in an array, right? All the course you'll be getting. So this is what is the different routes needed for admin, okay. And what are the different routes user for user? The user has to sign up. There's a post route for that, okay. There's a login, and obviously for user also it generate a token. Here you should be able to see all the courses, right? So you need to get, so for that also you have to supply a token, right? And you without logging in, um, to getting a course also we are giving a token, and then you can purchase a course. To purchase a course also, basically once a user logs in, right, we should display what are the courses he purchased for the user, okay. So you think like this, right? Oh my god. Okay, so as you saw, right, this is like the front end to back end, right? If you want to get the list of purchase codes from for a user, you need to send for which user you need the list of purchase codes. So that is why you send the token in the HTTP request. The token identifies the user. So in the reply, you will get the list of purchase codes for that token. Okay, so you have a post method to purchase the course, and you should also have a get for the list of purchase courses, okay. So this is the kind of routes you need to have. This is kind of, you can tell, routes or API, right? So in the back end, right, in the back end, you should have different functions, right? When you sign up a user, a particular function should be called. When you log in for a user, a particular function should be called. When I create a user, a particular function should be called. These functions, right, these are called APIs or services or routes. The different names you call, okay. This is application programming interface, okay. So the while designing the backend, okay, first you have to understand your application clearly, what your application is doing, and first you have to identify all the routes, right? What are the different routes you need, okay. So you have identified that, okay, and the next thing is the DB, right, the database. What all should be present in your database? So in your database, for this course selling app, what should be in your database? So you need to have, right, so whenever a user logs in, right, you send a, so in the front end, right, when a user logs in, you send back the token, okay. So now when the admin wants to add a course, right, you will send the token and the course details which you want to add, right. So in the backend, what you need to do, you need to from the token you can get the username, right, you can get who is the admin, okay. So from the data, you need to verify whether the information is already, whether he is admin or not. So you need to have a collection, which is a table, which is in the database. You need to store details of all admins, so that when somebody tries to add a course, right, he is sending a token. From the token, get the admin name, check whether the admin is present or not in your database. If it is present only, you can allow them to add a course. So you need to have details of the admin, right? Username and password for all the admins. Similarly, you need to have for all the users. When a user tries to purchase a course, right? For all the users, you need to have username, password, and the list of purchased courses for him. So when a user purchase a course, you need to go and add to this list. So course number 1 he has purchased. Now he's purchasing course number 4. Add to the list. Okay, so for this you need a collection for user. Collection is nothing but like a table, right? In MongoDB to store data, right? Now, apart from that, you need to maintain a list of courses. Okay, name of the course, title of the course, description of the course, image of the course. Like for all the courses, you need to maintain a collection. So this is what is basic DB design, right? Um, like you need to store all this information, right? This application, right? It stores all this information, and then when on a request, right, it queries the backend queries for needed information and gives back to the front end. This is the base of web application, right? This is how web application works, right? This is an application for selling a course app. So you store these data in the database, okay, and then you basically, when a request comes, you basically query the database, correct the data, and put the data in the HTTP response, and in the front end you display the data, right? So this is basically the design of a course selling app. The API design we saw and the DB design of a course selling application.